Citizenship Journey, USA. 100 Civics Test. Random questions for 2025 U.S. Citizenship Interview.
What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the governor of your state now? The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. In what month do we vote for president? November. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the capital of your state? The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name your U.S. representative. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. If the president can no longer serve, Who becomes president? The vice president. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who was the first president? George Washington. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who is the governor of your state now?